Oh my. Okay. Well, that is not a very good view. Hold on. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I had many problems getting things working today. Also, I think the music is too loud. It's gonna be a little bit quieter. A little bit louder on my side. I think the balancing's okay. Touch louder? Sure, let's go with that. Alright. Oh, I just realized this side doesn't capture the chat as the same. This side. Hold up. No, it just doesn't capture it anyway. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Fucking up everything. Hi, Falgor. How are you? Hey, Gray. Your music queued up right when a dramatic moment started in the show you're watching. You didn't realize it was in the show until I paused it. Oh my god. So, I'm having many problems today. First of all, my god, I cannot get technology to work. You'll see that my webcam is like 16 by 9 instead of 4 by 3 as it normally is. But, yeah, and then, god, what else happened? Couldn't get my camera to work in the way that I wanted it set up. So I have to show you what I had for plans for this goddamn stream setup. So first of all, I'll show you what I did. Okay. This is what I had to resort to. It's kind of bad. It's okay, I guess. Like, I can manually focus on me and like whatever I need to, which is fine, I suppose. But I wanted it to be like top down, so firing from like above my head straight down onto like the surface of my desk. But obviously that didn't work because I have a problem. And I will show you. So, you guys know I'm quite into photography, even though I haven't much practice with the camera that I just bought. But I have this tripod. I actually have like 5 tripods. Don't at me. This one is a ball head tripod. Problem is, when you set it up, when you put the legs down, this ball part will only go as far as, say, something like this. So when you stand it up, and you sit the camera on top of it, the legs do get in the way, so you kind of have to angle the ball head part like this. Yeah, I can show you like that. So you kind of have to angle it like that, and it's not straight down. Problem is, you have to center it in between your legs, so I would have to sit all the way back here, like this. Oh, you can see my lovely... My hoodie puffs up when I sit like this, so it looks like that. I don't know anybody whose hoodie like doesn't do that, but that's besides the point. So my hoodie is just like, and then I look super fat because I'm wearing like sweatpants right now, and they're kind of just like this. So bad. Anyway, so my problem is that when I set up my tripod, ends up like this. Oh god, no, I don't want this. I have to set up my tripod like this, and then I can't sit with my hands down here. So it blocks me like this. Oh, technology, the cause of solution to all of life's problems. I know. Yeah, tripods are really freaking dope. Dude, I don't want to wear fucking jeans when I'm streaming. Like, they look super good at the cost of being super uncomfortable, so fuck that. Yeah, bye-bye Can-Can. No, I don't want to listen to the fucking Can-Can. Like, fuck that shit. So, anyway, I'm not closing that webcam there because I don't care. I don't want to screw up my setup as much as I have already. So, in order to get something comfortable, I would have to sit like this, with the frickin' tripod between my legs, like that, and have it fire down. No. This one is a really good tripod. It's like full aluminum body. I bought it many years ago, back when I was in university, I'm like, okay, I want a tripod. Back then they didn't really have much choice for like this style of tripod. Ugh, with the freaking handle on it, right? So I have two of these now. One that I bought for my desk that's like mini and stands on my desk, which works really well. Only for shooting at my face, not for anything else. Now this one, I'll explain what I did with this one later. So this one has a handle, right? It can move around. This one is really good for night photography. Like, you get ball head ones so that when you lock it in, it kind of just sits there. These ones with the handles have a tendency to move around. Like, they're much better for panning or shooting video. But if you want like still life photography or astrophotography, you go with a ball head because, you know, ball head, you can lock it in and it just doesn't move. These legs are really good. I won't go into too much detail with these because, like, you didn't come here to watch me talk about tripods. So that was problem number one. Oh, I love this. Oh, funky thing about these legs. You twist it, it only comes out. So there's 3 locking twist thingies in it. I don't know if you can see it. Oh god, I already ruined it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it. There's like these red dots here, and that tells you how many times you can unlock the leg. So if I turn it once, only one will pop out. If I turn it again, second one will pop out. If I turn it 3 times, third one will pop out, and it just kind of locks like that. That's what I like about this tripod. It's really nice. It's like super hefty. It's by Giotto. It's not a Manfrotto. Anyway, this costs like $150. I don't advise buying a tripod unless you're into photography. Long tripod. Yeah, most of them have 3 legs of extension, and then this, it has a bottom part like this. So you put a weight on the bottom of it so it doesn't move. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, that's one thing I don't have is our sandbags. And then, oh gosh, I hate my chair sometimes. So to explain what this is a universal, I guess, head extender. I don't know how to explain it. This is like this really janky ass tripod that I got with my ring light, so it's like worth $10. It's not very good. Yeah, they look like orbital space lasers when they're fully extended. And like, it's so bad. I hate this one. Anyway, this one is quite good. I was going to use this one for my camera, except I realized I had one problem. It sits on my desk really nice, right? But this part, the camera fires down, but I needed to fire down this way. So you can kind of see the problem. I have the same problem as last time. Camera comes out, fires down, looks good, but it goes in between my legs. It's not good. So I originally had it set up on the side here, like this, and it's like sitting above my microphone. And I'm like, okay, this will work. I can just put everything here. And then I realized, oh god, it's gonna be in fucking not landscape mode, but portrait mode. Oh, that is not good. It's like if you turn my webcam sideways and went the wrong way, so you get like this tiny little freaking rectangle of nothing. So I'm like, okay, that doesn't work. I guess not. No, I'm not doing a portrait mode stream. So, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Terrible, terrible idea. So, that's what that's for. It's good for other stuff, not for shooting straight down when I'm trying to stream. It'd be really good for art streams, I think. Like, if I could get my tripod behind my monitor without it, like, I'd have to rejigger my desk, I think, to be able to get, like, sorry, I'm turning down the volume slightly because it's too loud. I'd have to reorganize my desk if I wanted to be able to, like, do something with it. So, okay, I guess it would be ideal for a meme stream. Anyway, enough of that, I guess. Oh yeah, I have, bubbly sparkling water again. My mom told me it was really... Oh gosh. Hi.
Give me my hand, kiss your neck, hell yeah. What?
I need to change that. That is terrifying. Hold on, I need to also clean my glasses. I am a disaster today. Thank you for the follow. I will read your name right after I can see again. My eyeballs. Shiny Hunter Haley. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. You caught me in the middle of an explanation for whatever the fuck I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. So that was my first technology problem. Could not get the camera working. Could not get the tripod working. Okay, what do I do? So I ended up sticking the camera on this mini tripod that I bought from Manfrotto. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that works. Hey, Prom, how are you? I'm explaining all the problems I had before stream. Other than that, I'm fine. I need to make it louder. Okay, I'll make it slightly louder. I just don't want it to overpower my voice. Because last time I did that, it was kind of bad. Oh god, that's way too loud. Sure, halfway between, that's fine. Anyway. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, after I figured out the whole camera setup, I was like, oh, which lens do I use? Because I have two lenses. I have this huge ass one that I wanted to use. So this is a portrait lens, right? Oh, hey, you know, the bottom cap came off. That is actually not good. Where the fuck is it? Oh god. I almost fucked up my lens. I need to put the cap back on. Jesus Christ. You can tell I'm everywhere today. It's not, that's not good. Oh my god, technical problems. Yeah, I mean, I was supposed to start like an hour ago and then I didn't. Oh, you can see my little red hairs. I have shots of red in my bangs that go like straight down. There's like one right there, and there's one right there, and there's one like somewhere in the front here. And then I don't think you can see on this camera, but I have this really, really light blackish brown streak that shows up in photos as red. And you can see it here, right here too. It's all concentrated in the front of my bangs. So it's very prominent in the sun, but there's this red streak like right there. Right there. That's what it looks like in photos. Oh god. And it's not from the sun bouncing off the side here, because you can clearly tell this is not red. But like, this is extremely red. Right there. Actually, I wonder if you can see it if I do it that way. Whatever. Terrible. So here is a portrait lens. Big ass portrait lens. I wanted to use this one. I realized I could not change the magnification, unfortunately. So I had to go with a zoom. A different zoom. Actually, I wonder if... No, this lens shouldn't have other zoom. I've already minimized it. Put it to the minimum. So I'm just using the standard stock lens that came with my camera because it looks like this. It's like, you know, not too bad, not too close. It's kind of just your standard 16 to 50 millimeter zoom lens. This one's set at 30. Yeah, this one's 30 millimeters. You can kind of see here. Oh god, I have to like manually focus again. I can just do manual focus. Whoops. So you can see the Sigma 30 millimeter whatever lens, etc, etc. I love manual. It's the best. So that's one I wanted to use, but it was too close. I'd have to sit pretty far back for you to be able to see anything. So that sucks. Ugh. Okay. Good thing I didn't put that lens away face down. That would have been really bad because I didn't put the cap back on properly. I'm glad to hear you guys are doing good though. Oh, and then I have rosacea flare up, so my face is super red. I hate it. I need to make an appointment with my dermatologist again, I think, because whatever treatment I had last year did help, and then it's starting to flare up again, and I'm not sure if it's because spring's coming or if it's allergies, but I highly suspect it's not allergies because they did not come back this year. It's April already. Usually I start getting, no, it's not April, it's March. Anyway, I usually start getting like allergy symptoms at the end of February in past years, but this year, nothing again. I'm kind of shocked actually because I thought last year was a coincidence, and I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I'll take it. And then I thought, oh, what if it's just like a coincidence because I started getting healthy again? You know, like working out and losing like 25 pounds. So that's another problem in itself. So, tripod problems, camera problems, lens problems. Did I say that was the third or the fourth problem? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with number 4. And then number 4, by the time I fixed all these problems, it was like 1:30 my time. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to start by now. Haha. So I had to eat still, so I ate lunch. And then I got my period at the same time. So I'm like, oh, great, I got my period. All the problems. It wasn't even Streamlabs this time. Or Slobs OBS. Oh, okay, and then I made a custom bot in OBS Live. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I realized I did not have any of my audio set up. So I figured, okay, I'll just set up the audio for next time. So when I type in my bot stuff, so let's just try this. Oh god. All right. So I made a custom bot. You can see it's the newest sub there. Right there. I made one called Viri's bot. Or Viri's bot. And then I realized, oh, it's only active when I have Streamlabs, you know, OBS.live with the Stream Elements extension on. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. So when it's offline, Stream Elements takes over and I don't have the custom bot running, which is kind of weird, but okay, sure, that's fine, I guess. Oh god, it's Red Radical Rain. So that's a problem. I wanted to have my own custom bot because I was kind of sick of using Nightbot, but I have nothing set up for OBS other than me importing all my scenes, and I haven't done any of the audio balancing yet, so yeah. And then talking about my hair, I had to fix my hair, and I like low maintenance cuts where I can just straighten it in like 2 minutes and then I'm done. Today I had to straighten it for like 5, and I'm like, oh god, I can't. It's getting really long. Like, you can tell I haven't had it cut for, I think, since January, and my hair grows super fast. So you can see like the cut's kind of getting wild, and I especially hate this side because I've already trimmed it myself and I don't like how it curves down. So I need to ask my hairdresser. I have to find some photos for her and tell her, okay, I want it exactly like this. I want exactly this angle. I want it cut this short and look like this in the back, because it's but the back is actually supposed to be like super short, but it's not anymore. It's like long. So I had to make a call right before stream started saying, hey, I need to book a haircut. Yeah, yeet the allergies for sure. So I had to book a haircut. So I have one booked for next week before stream at like 10 a.m, which is fine because I have a car now. I can drive. I don't care. I've been practicing driving for the first time in like 5 years or 6 years for the past like 3 weeks. So as of today, I've owned a car for 3 weeks. I'm so tired. I have to drive 40 minutes to work. Oh, 35 minutes to work every fucking day. And then I took transit before, so that'll save me like 2 hours of commute time every day, which is actually kind of awful now that I think about it. So I'm going to attempt to drive on my own, like my own on Monday. My mom was co-piloting with me because it's been so many years since I've driven, and I'm like, I forgot how to drive. I forgot how to park. So that was fun. I've been practicing basically every day. Okay, hopefully the music's not too loud. Let's get started on this Pokemon stuff. So I'll leave this webcam on so you can see what I have. You probably already saw it, but I bought these Pokemon Nanoblocks back in December, end of December, and I received them in January. Oh, you know what? I should probably comb my hair. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I really need to fix that chat box thing, but that's fine. I'll do it later. So back in January, I bought Nanoblocks, all these Pokemon Nanoblocks, and then I bought some more. So the first two that I got were these guys. You can see it, right? Okay. I'm not very good at manipulating my fingers in front of a webcam yet, so apologies. But I got Espeon and Umbreon, so I got these two. And I thought about opening them today, but I probably won't do these two because black on black is really freaking awful. I need to find a solution for that because all you'll see is just like black blocks on the top of like a black mat. It's not ideal. Probably the worst thing I could do. Probably. And then, in the same order, these only cost me like $12 each. Including these ones. These are only like $15 each. I got Lugia and Ho-Oh. I love these ones. They're so good. I'm probably going to open Lugia today because this is my favorite Johto legendary. Gen 2 is my favorite generation. Use toilet paper? Oh my gosh. No, I'm gonna use a cutting mat. I have a giant cutting mat. I'll probably use the back of it or something. Anyway, so I'll probably use, you know, build Lugia. I love the boxes. They're so good. You can see it has pixel art on the side, like the Gen 4 style or the Gen 5 style. I'm gonna say Gen 4 because it looks like the side sprite when you're walking with them in Soul Silver, Heart Gold Soul Silver. Back just looks like that. And then there's like the front view. Oh, God, it wants to focus on my face. There we go. Hello, webcam. Stop focusing on face. It does this a lot, sorry. Anyway, so you can kind of see why I like this so much. And then the same thing with Ho-Oh. So, Ho-Oh has like the front here, like this. Back's exactly the same, has a QR code. So, Heart Gold Soul Silver OP. I was thinking about doing Ho-Oh, but the difficulty is like 4. You can see in the corner here. This one is like 5 or 3 only. So I'll do Lugia. Yeah, the second movie is really good. And then I also got, here, I'll put Lugia here. And then a couple weeks ago, actually last week, I got another order of Pokemon Nanoblocks. So I got the original Evolutions. So Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. I'll show them individually. You can see the difficulty is not, you know, whatever. They have a few different pieces. Like, most of them are around 150-ish on average, but this one's 140. Jolteon, for whatever reason, is 170. And then it has a 3-star rating. Oh god, my webcam is giving me, like, really bad coloring today. It's awful. And then Flareon is... Okay, Flareon's 170 pieces as well, but its difficulty is only 2. Okay. The original names crack me up. Oh yeah, Booster, Thunders, and Showers. And then, God, I think Espeon and Umbreon are more normal. Yeah. Espeon is Ivy. Oh God, and then freaking Umbreon is Blackie. Jesus Christ. These ones are both 130 pieces into like a 2-star difficulty. Lugia is just Rugia, and then Ho-Oh is just Ho-Oh, you know? Hoo! Showers, Thunders, and Booster. Nanekore. Hi, Amaterasion. How are you? I'm gonna open these later. They do have Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon available, but to import it to Canada, it's like $30, so fuck that. I'm not paying more than $15 for these, because, no. No. Best legendary name is Uh-Oh. No, they didn't stop at Espeon and Umbreon. They actually only just released, Glaceon, and etc. You know? So, let's go. Where do I order them? I just get them off eBay. But they're from, Japanese sellers, so, like, there's no middleman. I know in some countries you can get them directly from Nanoblock, but they do not sell them in Canada. From my knowledge, they only sell it in Japan and, like, Europe, which is weird. They do have Glaceon, yes. I think those are recent, though. That was, like, in January. Anyway, I guess I'll open this. Let's change to my other webcam. Okay. Wow, do I ever need to change the manual focus on this? Holy crap. Also, I think the ISO is too high. Let me just change that. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, really? Does it not? Can I not hide it? Okay, hold on. I actually need to change the display. 1 second. I have to look at... Let's see here. Okay, I think that's good for the ISO. Let me change the display. Hello? Okay, I guess it's just gonna be that. You know, if I cover it with tape, that'll probably be good. 1 second. Do I have just regular tape that I can cover the sensor with? I know I shouldn't be doing this to the camera right now, but you know what? I'm so fucking tired. I don't want the camera... Let's see here. There we go. I'll just cover it lightly. There we go. Problem solved. I just don't want the screen to be on. Like, this whole time. So, problem solved, I guess. Let me know if it looks a little bit grainy. I think it is. I upped the FPS on this, so it should be like 120 frames, but it's really like 60. Terry Crews is streaming Danganronpa. Oh my god. Just do a multi-stream, it's fine. Anyway. I do have to focus a little bit. So you can see the problem here, why I wanted it to be, not like that. But when I'm building it, I'll be doing it, like, in front like this, so you can kind of see it from the front. It's not too bad. It's okay. But yeah, you can multi-stream. There's a site called, let's see, where is it? I think it's literally just called multi-stream. I'll post it in the chat. Ted Cruz? Oh my god. Okay, so you guys can try that. You can switch between, like, chat and, whatever. You just add the streams. And then you just swap between the two. So you can have audio of one and, like, chat of one, I believe. There is another one that I did used to use. Let's see if I can find it. Is it multi-twitch? Let's see. Yeah, okay. I also used to use multi-twitch. This one might also be good. There's also this one if multi-stream doesn't work for you. So, try that. And no problem. Alright, Streamlabs, let's go. I need to take this out. It's working? Okay, nice. Okay, let me just quickly check my sensor and see if it actually blocked it. Okay, good. I know I disabled it for photo mode, but I did not do it for movie for obvious reasons, because who's gonna watch a freaking like shoot through the viewer lens? Anyway, let's go with Lugia. I think I will probably fine-tune the manual focus occasionally. How hot is this getting? Yeah, it's fine. It's normal. Let's just open it. Hey, Vionite, how are you? You missed all of the fun. Look at that. I think the ISO is perfect right now. I don't want it to be like blazingly bright because this box is actually not this color. But I'm too lazy to fix the white balance. Ooh. Oh shit, that looks pretty sick. There's nothing else in the box, it's just like that. This takes some getting used to. I'll put the box over here. This music is dank, by the way. Actually, I don't mind this setup. The only problem is that dust gets everywhere because this mat is black, but that's okay. It looks like I need scissors. I do have scissors, to be fair. I don't think there's any audio coming from the camera, which is good. I'll mute it just in case. Same with chat box. I don't know why. I'll also mute my Elgato. That looks fine. Okay. So if it was tinny, I apologize. But it should only be the mic. Okay, I guess let's open it. I'll probably just keep the plastic for that one. So these are the instructions. Oh god, the instructions are gonna be fucking ass. Oh no. Look at this. Like a paddle boat. Why did I start with Lugia? Oh yeah, I know why, because I'm masochistic. Alright, well, the instructions I will not leave here for obvious reasons. I'll just put them on the side. You don't really need to see it. I'm just folded in half on my side here. My keyboard is off to the side, so if you see my hands go like this, it's just my keyboard. So here's all the parts that it comes with. Ooh, balancing is okay. Yeah, it should be okay. Alright. I don't know which one to open first. They're all kind of separated into like bigger parts, so you can see they're kind of flat like this. And then these ones are the 3s. So these ones are 4s. And 2s. These ones are singles and 3s, which is kind of nice. These ones are small little bits. So mostly longer pieces, shorter pieces. These ones are kind of the singles. They always do this for Nanoblocks. Also, this is weird. Okay, this plastic is soft, right? You can kind of see how cloudy it is. It's like the soft plastic. But this one is like crinkly and clear. What the hell? I don't get it. And these ones are kind of just long again. Yeah, they kind of have Tetronimo-like pieces. They have different ones. I don't know if Lugia has any clear pieces. I know Ho-Oh does. Pikachu, when I did it, also had clear pieces. Yeah, it's basically just Lugia Boat. So I'll just open them one at a time. Yeah, it's so weird. These two are crinkly. Like, crinkly ass pieces. What I like to do when I start is organize them. So I guess I'll just do that. I'll keep one bag to put the spare pieces in. So there we go, I guess. I don't know if I want to keep the crinkly one or the soft one. So I'll just open all of them. Put them in their little piles here. Each individual pile. This will be a little bit messy, but that's fine. Oh no, please stop. I've decided I don't like the crinkly ones. But they might be easier to like put them in. They're also different, they're also slightly different sizes. Like this one is bigger and then this one is smaller in width. It's weird. You see that? Like slightly wider. It's very strange. Beta Lugia when? Oh god, Swamboat but Lugia. Backbone was a Dracker. Have you guys ever played— oh god, I ruined this. Have you guys ever played Pokemon Gale of Darkness? That's one I considered playing. But emulating GameCube games is fucking ass, so yeah, I never did. Gale of Darkness. I know a lot of people really like that one. Just because you get the evolutions as your starters. Oh, you never had a GameCube? Darkness. Yeah, Pokemon XD. Okay, I think I'll keep this crinkly bag. That's fine. I also have a bigger bag. Okay, this pile I'll put over here. I like almost didn't open it. So I have 5 little piles. Cards. Not cards. Freaking Lego blocks. Okay. I do need to turn that lamp on because my eyes are kind of getting buggy. But that's okay. You never had the chance to play Wind Waker? But Wind Waker was like— you can play it in so many different formats now. I only played it a little bit because I never really had interest in the Wind Waker style, even though I think it's cute. I think back then I didn't appreciate it enough, so oops, I guess. Alright, so let's see what the instructions say. I have to get some of these. Alright, what do I got here? God, look at the number. You see that? Look at the number. Oh my gosh. Is there a back to this? Oh! You have to flip Lugia upside down. Finish! Look at these instructions. This is wild. What the hell? Okay, well that's fun. There are 47 steps. Okay. That's gonna be fun. Also, I have not played Animal Crossing in like 3 days, so oops. Lugia goes wee. Yeah, it literally goes wee. Alright. Let me see if I can find the appropriate pieces. This is not the appropriate piece. Where the fuck is it? Ah, here. So I need 2 of these ones. I have like this little piece of skin under my thumb, and it's probably— it doesn't feel very good. Okay, I think I need this one as well, and also one of these. And I need a big long boy. Is this a 6 or a 7? I think there's only one of these. The thing about these Nanoblocks is that they make it really easy. Like the way it's designed, they make it super easy for you to understand how to build them. which is nice. Yeah, how far back my hands are. Okay. So this is good. This is fine. Actually, I could move it back a little bit. Let's do right here. Sorry if this makes you dizzy. Okay. Hopefully it's not too dark. I don't know why my frame rate is not like coming out as smooth as I want it to be, but that's okay. You can kind of see my nice nails. That's okay. So the first part here is just to get the layout done properly. It's a little bit complicated, just a little bit, but you can see it. Actually, what I could do is drop the camera down a little bit more so you don't see more of my chest. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's a lot better. I didn't know I could go that low. Alright, works for me. Oh gosh, this is the Majima anthem. Okay, so this step literally tells you just line up the Legos like this, or the Nanoblocks like this. It probably won't stay that way for long. So that's just the way it is, I guess. And it looks a little bit upside down to you, but that's fine. Okay. I guess let's start. It says assemble blocks shown in faded color. That's kind of nice. That's really cool, actually. I don't know if you can see that right there. It says assemble blocks shown in faded color. Quite good. I appreciate that they tell you how they're supposed to be done that way, and oh my god, there's so many tiny pieces. Well, that's gonna be fun. Here's a little angled piece that I need. Majima, Majima. Okay, I'm gonna just grab all the pieces on the side here. I don't know how many I need, but it looks like this. It seems like they make better instruction booklets than IKEA. Maybe. Tell me if the ISO is a little bit too high. I think it's a little too high still. So let me just fix that. You can see like there's light bleed like right in the middle here, and it's not very good. Okay. Okay, I think that's better. Put the tape there. I don't want it to be too bright, because then you can't see like any detail. I might have to step it down one more. I don't know why the ISO is like having such a big issue right now. So step it down to 2000. I think that's probably a better balance. It's not blasting the fuck out of your eyes. You can actually see the detail now. I think I need to increase my ring light brightness. Just a little bit. And then do this. Okay. That's a little better. Ideally, I would have a light straight down so my hands are not blocking stuff, but not much else I can do other than... That's not very good. What is this song? It's so weird. Anyway, tell me about your days. I hope you've had a great weekend, or having a great weekend so far. It's not even over yet. Okay, I need to look at this really closely. I don't know what pieces I need exactly. So I need one of these. This is actually actually quite a nice song. Even though it's a little bit weeby, but that's fine. And then I need 3 of these guys. Okay, that's simple enough. Alright. Not bad. Now the problem is, sometimes I can't see exactly like where they're supposed to go, but I'll start with this one. Ooh, I'm breaking it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Ideally my nails would be cut further, but that's fine. Boop. That seems plausible. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty right. Okay, I think that's where it's supposed to go. I'm gonna break things, probably, so please excuse. It's actually not that easy. I can't imagine how hard it would be for someone with big ass hands. Yeah. Maybe I need to push this forward a little bit, just so you guys can see it, and then I'll change the focus on it a little bit, right? Right there. That seems pretty good. So when I'm building with my hands back here, it's probably hard for you to see it, but, you know, good compromise, right? This is also very difficult for me because I kind of have to look at the camera and make sure, like, stuff is not fucked up, you know? It's not that easy. So you can see I already fucked up the piece here. Getting it in is not the easiest. Building Gengar wasn't that bad for me. My hands are pretty big, I think. I think you just have to have a lot of dexterity, like when you're building. Also, I don't think this light's helping. Yeah, really, I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. I don't think the ISO is blasting the fuck out of my eyes like last time though, so that's good. Okay. That's done. Now I have to put this piece on. If I were smart, I would have the instructions on the side here as well, but I have some space limitations, so I cannot. Alright, nice. So that's what it looks like so far. Now what piece do I need? I'm a little bit blind, forgive me. I think I'm missing this piece here. So I'll just put that in. Nice. Now I will do, oh dear, these pieces. You really have to try building one day, yes, for sure. I'll gift you the crocker. The water crocodile. Yeah, they have Totodile. They do have Totodile. No. Do I want to put these on here right away? Probably. Okay, let me just do this quickly. Okay, goody. It's not that easy. Oh my gosh, my son. This song cracks me up. I'll show you guys the underside of this as well. That's what it looks like on the underside. The whole point of this is to make it like 3D, so I'm pretty sure these are Lugia's feet. And this is the start of like its belly. Oh god, you can see it's like kind of falling apart already. No, how close am I supposed to go? Close enough, good enough, whatever. It's a little bit hard. Were those all the pieces? I think so. Okay. So the instructions say I do have to leave one space for the center part of the tail. And then this meets up here, right there. Oh, it's split in half. And very nice too. Okay, there's Lugia's body. It's supposed to look like this. I'm on step 3 now. Okay, so these. And another one of these. Oh yeah, what are your guys' favorite Pokemon generations? I think I asked this in my notification thing. Here we go. Very nice. Are these my instructions? What is here? Oh no, that's a block. Sorry. Gen 4. Okay, Gray. What's your opinion on the new Diamond and Pearl remakes? Like, what's your thoughts? I swear to God, this ISO is gonna kill me. Something's really fucky with like the lighting here, and I don't know what it is. Honestly, that's probably better. I'll just let auto white balance do its thing. Maybe I'll change the lighting here. Let's see this here. Okay, that's better. Makes my face look a little redder, but that's okay. This is more natural colored. Apologies if things look weird, but that's how I want it to be. My favorite generation is Gen 2. Increase the light slightly. There we go. Yeah, my favorite generation is Gen 2. I turned the light back on just so I can see a little bit better. That really didn't help. Okay. In general, I think it's fine. Lighting issues are hard, guys. Okay. At least I can see now. I wasn't keen on it at first viewing, but the visual style has grown on you. Yeah, that's one of the problems with Diamond and Pearl is that it ran so slow. Like, it was super duper slow. I also need one of these. I'm trying not to cross my arm over, because it looks really weird in the camera. Like, look at all my veiny details. Actually, you can see my veins. That's how fair my skin is. It's kind of gross, actually. Oh, my mom texted me. Okay, hold on. She's asking me if I went out. I think she wants to know if I drove, but I'll probably drive tomorrow because I needed to sleep. You know what I mean? Also, I really like this song. This is the song from the Tiger and Dragon. When you complete a mission. It's kind of funky. Let's see, I need one of these 3 pieces here. And then I need another one of those and a 2. Where the fuck is the 2? Where do the 2? Here it is. Is this on shuffle? Okay, it is on shuffle. It's just a bunch of Majima right now. If it works right and I can use Sinnoh Underground with my friends, I don't really need much more. Okay, I know a lot of people love the Sinnoh Underground. Like, a lot. Stream in complete darkness and then light won't be a problem anymore. Yeah, it'll just be like this. It'll just be like this. Okay, bye. Guys, this is the stream. That's it. That's it. That's the stream. Honestly, all the Majima songs slap, though. Where the fuck are the singles? Oh, here they are. Here's one. Here's another. I think that's it. Okay, let's start with this thing. I will have to pick this up quite often. Just because it's kind of hard to, like, put the pieces on flat, especially when in the more delicate areas like the back part here. But I'll make it work. Oh gosh. I need to move that alert box. Hey James, how are you? Thanks for the 6-month sub. I appreciate it. Okay, let me lock that. I didn't move it, so it showed up over everything else. Oh yeah, these are not Legos, these are Nanoblocks. They're similar to Legos, but you know, they're not. I hope you're having a great day. Nanoblocks ASMR. Yup. Okay, I know a lot of people love the Sinnoh Underground. I personally have played... Okay, there is a minigame in, I think, Blaze Black, where you have to play the Sinnoh Underground, because I've never played DPP. Like, any of the DPP era. Or that one anyway. I started with Heart Gold Soul Silver after I stopped Gen 2, so I didn't play Gen 3 until I emulated it myself. See, the underground is the best part. And even me just playing, like, the underground, it was amazing. I loved it. I hate this light. I'm gonna turn it off. It's really fucking with me right now. But yeah, Sinnoh Underground. Everybody loves Sinnoh Underground. And I totally understand why. I really like this song. What is this? Kazuma Kiryu? No, it's Maji Spec Edition. Holy cow, what is this? It's called Zetsubu Show Pride. Maji Spec Edition. That is wild. I think it's Majima and Kiryu. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Given you haven't played DPPT, here's a fun fact. The underground is key for getting Spiritomb in the game. Oh yeah, there's like a Spiritomb thingy. I think in Blaze Black, that's one of the ways you had to get Spiritomb as well. I think they basically just did a port over of it, and they're like, okay, we'll just put that in, you know? Okay, that looks good. And this is supposed to cover the whole part here. Whoop! And then this, I'd be really careful here. Just gotta lift it. It is Kiryu Majima? Okay, that's what I thought. What you do is that you have to talk to 108 people in the underground with a keystone in your bag? Okay, I know the 108 part is very prominent in, Sinnoh. Isn't it like the 108 souls that it has captured in its body or something? That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that part, Gray. That's kind of wild. That actually is pretty freaking wild. Okay, so these parts are really small. I have to, like, pick up the piece to do this. Very tiny. It's not the best with my nails. I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, also I think I fucked it up. Did I? No, I didn't. I just can't see. Oh, that's where that comes from. Okay, that's what I thought. So here's Lugia's body. Start of Lugia's body. Oh yeah, I screwed that part up. It's supposed to go like this. Why did I connect it that way? Sorry. I'm mentally challenged sometimes. There we go, that's the right way. Hooray. Starting to look like Boat Lugia. Oh my god, you have to place a keystone in the odd tower and then interact with 32 people? Okay, I know in, I think X and Y, you had to like, you found Spiritomb in a locker or something. And then, I think in further generations, they changed the way you're supposed to get Spiritomb, so yeah. I played that song so much when I first found out you can sing with Majima. Oh my gosh. I'll eventually get to that part, Mar. Ah, the freaking keystone. Okay, that sounds like fucking ass in Gen 4. These songs are really fucking slapping today. Favorite Pokemon regions, Johto. Sorry you left earlier, wrong setting. Oh no, don't worry about it. I didn't... You don't have to apologize for leaving because I know people have tech issues, so like... Yeah. Unless you were talking about my server? I don't really care if people leave my server for whatever reason, because it's like... I'm not gonna hunt you down for leaving my server. Sorry, my mom keeps texting me. So apparently my brother was supposed to get a haircut. Maybe he left earlier. I don't know if he's supposed to get one now or later or whatever. This is like 16-bit Lugia. Oh gosh. This is like the 248, 632, 64, 128-bit meme. Kind of, I guess. I mean, it's... I mean, if you look at Lugia itself, like... the box, it came with, like, sprites on the side, you know? Oh god, I can't even show it. I have to do it sideways. Like, they did come with the sprites. It's upside down. So. I think that's the style they're trying to emulate, for sure. Okay, let's skip this song. It's kind of boring. Now, I need different pieces. Let me see. put it on this side. This is hard to do. That. I like how I'm building a Pokemon Nanoblock and I'm playing Yakuza music. Oh, you had a tech issue on your side? Oh, okay. No worries. I had tech issues earlier too, and I hate them. There are like 50 versions of Baka Mitai, but I'm not complaining. That means I can enjoy all of them. Okay, there's that one, and then, God, what color is this? I have to make sure I don't use these little black pieces, because these are actually different colors. This is for Lugia's eyes. Let's see, there are these ones right here. The navy is a little bit difficult to see, but, you know, whatever. Now, this part I have to be very careful and pick it up. I wish people would stop texting me when I'm streaming, but I can't exactly ignore my mom when she's texting me. I'd rather tell her or talk to her right now than have her like fucking pester me all the time. Like, okay, just leave me alone. Whoa, how come this is so off center? Hold up. What the F? Hold up here. Okay, I have to be really careful with this piece. Okay. That looks a little bit weird. These don't have the same, like, quality standard as Lego. I don't know if you guys know. Oh gosh. I need to change that follow.
Hell yeah.
Lewandowski, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing? Anyway, I'm not gonna rant anymore about that. Oh. The Akiyama version isn't in 4 even though he's playable? Okay, that is sad. What the fuck? It should be available. Zero out of 10 bad game. That's a cute emote. 2020 Celebrate Twitch Bits Award. Hindsight is 2020. Man, I wish I donated more or like watched more streams during that time, but I was extremely busy. Like, extremely busy. Baka mitai. Alright, well, that's Lugia's tail. I'll straighten it out eventually, because these blocks are very hard to get, like, straight. So, it looks a little bit funky, but that's fine. Oh gosh. I hope I didn't wreck the tail. I should have not done the tail first. To be honest. So, whoopsies. Oh yeah, as I was saying, Lego. Lego blocks have a margin of error of like 0.0006 like nanometers or something. It's something ridiculous. Also, I screwed that up. That was supposed to be in the middle here. Just behind that part, like that. This is such a weird song. I don't think it's 0.0006 nanometers. I was just kind of exaggerating. It's like 0.6. Something like that. Viri, what the fuck? Don't you love my notifications? It's probably in 5, but I was still a bit disappointed. How far are you in the Yakuza series, Mar? Oh, I missed one block. I have to get 2 of these little dudes. 2 of these little doodads. You can't really see it, but it's like right there. Just a tiny little bloop. Just like that. The song feels like it's in a Tale of series game. Possibly. I haven't played Tales myself, but I heard it's really good. Okay, I think that's all the blocks I need for this step. I'm only on step 5, guys. Look at this. I'm only on step 5. Right there. Right now. Oh no. Step 5. Painful. Also, adjusting this constantly is really irritating. That's fine. I could have it on autofocus, but cameras have a really hard time autofocusing on black unless you have like other things against it, so it's not the best. Lugia looks like a fish. Oh yeah, for sure. Also, its tail is not doing so hot, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with it. Just let me squish some pieces in. I won't handle it too much. The top part here has to be like sealed a little bit, so let me fix that before I do anything else. You know, this part scares me. Chapter 3 of 4. Ooh. Fun fact, Lego block creation recycles the unused plastic such that there was less than 1% plastic waste in their creation. That's actually pretty freaking awesome. As it stands, then you can't really complain about like the price of Lego because their standard of quality, like their quality standards are just like super, super high. That's basically what you're paying for. I don't know if you noticed, but if you put a block from, like attach a block from like 1980 to like 2020, it'll still fit like perfectly. They test their batches such that it has to come within like a margin of error of something really, really astronomically tiny. It's crazy. You think the song is from Yakuza 5? Yeah, that one is from Yakuza 5 for sure. Some are not. Some are just whatever I pulled. So this is a weird song. Okay. All right, step 5. Here we go. This and this one. This one. These little doodads. Oh, I'm building the back part of the spikes now, looks like. Also, that really it for the tail? Holy fuck, I'm gonna have to build with that? That scares me. That really scares me. Oh god. Okay, well, GG, YOLO. Oh man, that really scares me. I better make sure this is secure. I know some people they build with super glue. So they basically just have one shot to put the pieces in correctly, and that really fucking scares me. I'm like, holy shit, how do you do that? How? Why? Okay, I understand the why, but how? Like, geez, man. I would be so scared. I don't have enough experience building Lego to be able to confidently say, hey, you know, I'm gonna freaking build it with super glue. Oh gosh, this is really difficult. Okay. Let me just rotate it so you can kind of see like the tiniest part here. Look at that. That is tiny AF. Hold on, I'm just gonna focus the camera a bit better. There we go. Actually, hold on, let me do it from here. It's a constant battle. According to studies done by Smithsonian, Lego blocks are predicted to each last anywhere between 180 and 1,000 years. Dang. Yeah, Lego pieces will outlive you, which is pretty freaking wild. Or some kids' teeth. Yeah, sure. That too. Okay, this one. Oh, there are clear pieces. Okay, where the fuck are the clear pieces supposed to go? I don't think I want to know. That. Okay, I need these ones as well, so one of those. And then two of the little two-piece ones. So here. And then two more of these. This. This is a crazy build. I don't know why I decided to go with this one, but you know what? I guess it's happening. Maybe I'll put the longer piece in first, just so the little pieces have like more things to grab on, I guess. Because I have to put them on the side. Also, oh, shit. Okay, hold on. There is a cosmetic marking on this one that I don't really like. So let me just pull that off. I'll put that one on the inside. Okay, that's better. You can see the front. Also, you can kind of see how lopsided it is a little bit, but that's just because there's no things holding it together here. So it'll like all come together, but you know. They'll outlive your kids. They'll outlive your grandkids and your kids' kids. Not if I kill them first. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know a lot of people don't like this song because it just like sounds annoying. This really freaking scares me. I wonder if there's an extra piece I can like put here, but the instructions didn't say anything, so that's fine, I guess. In this case, I'll put this one here first. Babby piece. Aren't your grandkids and your kids' kids the same? I guess. I meant to say like your kids' kids' kids. your great grandkids. Wait, there is no small piece there. Actually, no, there is. Sorry, I'm just blind. The spikes are supposed to go, you know, behind it like that in like a curly shape. That looks good. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Here he is so far. Well, okay, Lugia is genderless, but you know what I mean. Alright, now it's just a bunch of white pieces. Let's see. Need this. Wait, no, not this one. Need this one. Where is it? Yes. Sunshine. Okay. Woo! There goes the tail. This is hard. I can't imagine how hard Ho-Oh is. Not gonna lie. Ho-Oh sounds really difficult to build. And I bought it too, so ooh. Sometimes air building is just easier. Alright, I'm on step 8 now. Woohoo, guys! Making progress! So I could probably fold this down. Oh gosh. Okay. I need, let's see, 2 of these. One of these. One of these flat ones here. Oh, is that it? Oh no, I need this one too. This one and this one. Okay. Steady progress. The Lapras and Squirtle ones are cute. Yeah, we should take a look at some of the available Nanoblocks. Just pull up like Chrome and go through it. I find it funny how in English it's pronounced Ho-Oh. Okay, how was it pronounced like otherwise? Is it Hu-Oh? Or Hu-Oh or something? It's just pronounced Ho-Oh. I think in Japanese they kind of do it too, but it's like slightly different. Let me press this block down. Sorry, I just gotta press these blocks down a little bit because they're kind of saggy-ish. The top here. There we go. That's better. Actually, building it straight from the back like this is kind of nice because you can see the elevation. It's pretty cool. I don't regret not doing it top down. No. Let's see. I have to extend this one square in front. Okay. And then this one goes like this, I believe. Yes. Hopefully that's right. If it's wrong, I will be sad. Ooh. Oh, did I not get 2 of these? I did not get 2 of those. So this little square is being held on by 1 square. You can see right there. 1 tiny little square. It's breaker time! Yes. can, man. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're looking at them on Bulbapedia and Amazon? Yeah. Shipping fees are really awful. Shipping fees are terrible. Not going to lie. Alright, I think that's good for this one. I'm moving on to step 9 now. I'm on step 9 and 47. Oh boy. This is not for people who want to do things quickly. This is for people who like taking their time and actually enjoy building, you know? Let's take this one. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Oh my god. Alright, so I do need one of those. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, let's just build one wing first. I already kind of lost track of like which ones I need. So let's just do it that way. Now this one, I have to push one forward. I'm just checking, let's see. Yes, okay, that looks right. Yeah, this part's the tail. This part's the body. These are actually super tiny. So these two parts here are gonna be the wings that curl up. You'll see it eventually. Yeah, it starts from the bottom. So later when I flip it over, it'll have to be like put on the thing and stuff. You know, there are some nano blocks where you have to build the parts separately and then stick them on. I think I'm gonna have to do that with Lugia because it looks like there's a separate piece here. But let me just do this first. I'll build the one wing. Okay, good. Just need to fit it in. Sometimes the pieces don't fit in properly. Like, you have to move them a little bit. So, just like that. And I'll probably do the same on this side first before I do anything else. Is this a Kaze song? It sounds like it. Okay, this one like this. And then this is also being held up by one square, by the way. So, have to be very careful. I need to eat dinner. Have a great dinner. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, it's Mr. Shakedown. Okay. It, like, sounds like beast mode. You know? Okay, so I need one of these. Straighten that part out. And then one of these little babies. And then one of these. Hopefully I did not screw anything up yet. That would be very sad. But this is not as easy as it looks. Okay, that looks good. One of my friends just got a dog. I wonder if he sent photos. One of the downsides of having a black mat, you get a lot of dust. Okay, There's like this one tiny piece here that I have to put in the corner. Nice. That's looking pretty good. Look at that. There's Lugia. Kind of see like the wings taking shape, and then here's like the neck part that's gonna go here, and then this is just his chest. You can see his chest. That's pretty cool. You hear it too? Yeah, he is a beast. That is very true. Oh, the dog's so cute. Hold on. It's like a tiny fuzzball. I don't think I can show stream though. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Okay, I guess we're listening to it. Doggo! This sounds like that fucking meme that's been going around where you take a photo of someone and they like do all this AI shit. You guys know which one I'm talking about, right? Okay, step 10. You haven't the foggiest? Oh gosh, okay. Well, if I come across it, I'll post it in my server. Oh, I needed that piece. And I also need this piece. And then these two pieces. Whoop. Okay. It looks like I have to extend off the side again, so let's just do that. Oh gosh, this is scary. It slaps though? Yeah, it does kind of slap. All these songs fucking slap. They really do. Like, this song fucking slaps. Holy crap. Oh gosh. Okay. Now, you can see the problem here where some of the pieces don't fit. And I have to, like, slide them forward a little bit. And then they get kind of warpy on the sides, so just gotta be careful. And then this part goes here. So it's kind of securing the wings right now, which is good. I like constantly have to press down on the pieces so that they kind of like stay. But that's fine. It gets a little bit hard on your hands after a while, but you get used to it. Kind of press the pieces in. So they're more this, like that. Sometimes they rotate a little bit, but that's okay. True. Very true. I'll probably take a break once I hit the end of these steps and I start to build like the head part. Because that's what's coming up. I get to build Lugia's head. Wait, is the only step really one single block? What the fuck? Alright. I'm guessing it's the neck connector part, so it looks like it's separated. So that's fine. Okay. Just gonna make this even. Alrighty. So here is Lugia so far. It's looking decent. Pretty good. Not too bad. This is how it looks like from my angle when I'm building it. You know? But to you guys, this angle is probably more interesting. because like you can see the curvature of the back. It's quite cool actually. And yeah, you know, this is a very important block. Yeah, you can see like how this part here is like, I can't bring it too close. Right there. You can kind of see that single neck piece part. But that's fine. I'm gonna take a short break and I will return. I'm gonna be on step 12 after this, so I'll put this guy aside, the body. I'll probably put him like here or something, you know. But we'll see. All right. Oops, one piece falling off. Or I can just put him like up here. You know, it's fixed focus, so it won't do anything. All right, be right back. Jesus Christ, Mar, I just saw was posted in here. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Also, look, my chat's empty. Hooray. Okay, time to build Lugia's head. I wonder where I should put this. Maybe I'll just put it here. Right behind the chat. How's that? There we go. Perfect. Perfectly positioned. All right. Oh boy, I need some long boys. Need 3 of these. And then 2 of these guys. Sorry, I was eating like a cookie. What did I just see? Yeah, it's a little bit, There's some real fucking weird ones I've seen that I can never unsee, so. LOL! Alright, let me push this up a little bit so you can kind of see the little blocks better. Alright, I'm on step 13. Okay, this. Now, this is the one I need where, let's see, black. 2 black pieces. And then I need these guys. Where's my 4 one? They should be here. That one. And then I need a 2 and a 3. Perfect. Okay. I think this one's supposed to go right here. So let's just squish that down. Oh gosh. Let's just squish that down. Doesn't hit any of them. Be right back. Alright. Alright, I'll fix that later. This is fine. Nice. These 2 I'll just keep there. This isn't supposed to go here, right? So I'll put it on after. So that one goes like this. Then this one goes like this. Oop, come on. Don't break onto me. The base is always the hardest to start because it gets really wiggly. Then you kind of have to like flatten it a little bit. But that's the way it be. I really don't have anything interesting to talk about except like work, but I'm not allowed to talk about work. Because I'm under NDA. So, rest in pieces. This Lugia is kind of getting in the way. I'll put it somewhere else. Put it right there. Oh no, his wing fell off. Ah! The little square fell off. There we go. I'll just put it right here. It kind of was in the way a little bit. Not gonna lie. So here he goes. Hello, welcome back. I moved Lugia because it was in the way of my hand. So I'm just gonna put him like right there. Just for now. Just for now. I can hear this boutique song. Alright. Step 13 is done. Hooray! I like building these. They're very relaxing. Although I can't exactly see what I'm doing, per se. Actually, let me try this again. Okay, this is better. For whatever reason, the lighting's gotten better. So that's fine, I guess. I just need to be able to see the instructions. But this is bearable. Okay. These little parts here. Actually, I need more of those. Oh my god, it's this song. And then more of these. Where are the seconds? Ah, here they are. 2 baby ones. Then I need another one of these ones. Okay, I think that's it. Interdesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do after stream. I'm thinking of going for a run, but it looks like it might rain. And then I gotta think about what I want for dinner, and then I have to like... Oh dear, that part fell off. Whoopsies. I do need to think about what I want to do for dinner, so that's fun. I need to seal the back part of this before I do anything else. There we go. It's like kind of flying away a little bit. That's a little bit annoying. You can see it splitting at the back here, but that's just because there's nothing holding onto it. So I gotta put something here. There we go. That looks so wrong. Why? Ah, that's why. Okay. Some of the pieces shift a little bit when you build, so you do have to even them out. Let me just do that. Okay, there we go. Now it looks more straight. That was so weird. I don't know why it does that. Also, I may have gotten that piece wrong. That looks really weird. Oh no, the black piece is under it. Okay. It's just the portion underneath in the instructions was really faded. So it looked very strange, I guess, to me. Either way, this will all straighten out eventually. So, not too worried about it. Once I build the other side. Right side Lugia. Love that chill song. Chill song is pretty nice. Falgor, do you have the quality settings today? Or is it not giving that to you? Okay. I want to try avoid air building as much as possible. Oops, I dropped it. Because that happens. You do? Okay, that's good. Sometimes on Saturdays I find that it doesn't give you that option, which is kind of weird. But, oh well, I guess. You know? Okay. Do gotta squish these together a little bit. This part here. For some reason, it feels really lopsided. I'm hoping it'll straighten out though. Okay. These pieces are not completely straight. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I think I just have to attach this piece and then it should straighten out a little bit more and not get all like weird. Yeah, see there it goes. It's much better. Much better. It'll eventually straighten out, is what I'm hoping. All right, step 14 is done. I think Lugia's head is it this way or this way? It looks like it's this way, like right there, but I won't know until I'm actually done building it. Step 15, here we go. I'm not even halfway through. Oh my god. Oh, I signed myself up for this, so I only have myself to blame. Okay, here. I really should have come more prepared with like stuff to talk about. And I felt like I was going to. You know, I had some semblance in my mind. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about so many things today. But so many things wrong happened. So I guess not. Maybe. I can't really force it though. Oh, I already picked up that piece. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out as I go. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Okay, Animal Crossing. So yesterday, I was thinking about playing Animal Crossing, but I was way too tired. Fuck. I really thought about it. And I missed Lolly's birthday, so I'm gonna have to time travel back in time to play the 2 days that I missed. 2 or 3 days that I missed. And like, celebrate Lolly's birthday because I got her... How many days ago did I get her? I got her last week. And like, I forgot her birthday was today or yesterday, the 27th. No, wait, today is the 27th. Oh shit, I didn't miss shit. Never mind, I don't have to time travel. It's fine. Like, I don't mind missing days for Animal Crossing. But it gets kind of annoying. Because they expect you to play almost every day, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to play Animal Crossing today. You know, don't feel like it. And then you get so lazy. And then before you know it, 10, 15 days have passed, and you're like, oh shit. Basically random in the sense that they have a number of slots they make the settings available for. What? No, that doesn't make sense, Fogor. They don't do it that way. Oh, you mean for like when streams actually start and stop. Okay, I thought you meant like resetting, refreshing the stream. Sorry, I totally misread. Yeah, I guess. I'm ready to go tonight. No, that totally makes sense. It just has to do with the bandwidth that people are streaming at. Like, it just depends on their partners, basically. Whichever partners are streaming, and whatever's left over for like affiliates is available for affiliates. That's about it. I'm getting so many messages, holy fuck. Can't stop dancing all night. So here is Lugia's eye. You can kind of see it. Here we go. It's also a little bit lopsided. Okay, let me just get this part in. Sorry, I'm looking at my friend's dog. Oh. It's so cute. My friend's stuck playing Switch games. He's stuck with the dog. Oh god. Puppo! What you say? I see it. Hey RK4M, how are you? I am Bob the Builder. Well, today I'm Viri the Builder. But I'm building a Lugia. Here's the back part, the body, and then I've moved on to the head because that's what the instructions told me. So, doesn't look like a head so far, but it's a head. I'm just putting this off to the side for now because it's kind of in the way, so yeah, no. You got chased and bit by a dog? I mean, I've gotten chased by dogs. Dang. Were you just walking past it? This is such a weird song. I don't like it. Okay, well, I'm on step 16 now. This set of instructions has like 47 steps, so you can kind of see the where I am-ish. It's wild. Wild. Let's see. I have multiple piles of nanoblocks sitting on my desk right now. It's great. It came running towards you to take your life? I mean, I don't think... Unless the owner gives it, you know, like, orders, I don't think dogs intentionally want to kill you. Although it depends on, like, what age you were at. Maybe it saw you as prey. In that case, that's the owner's fault. Because they didn't train their dog well enough. Dog don't know better. It's just, you know, it's just acting on his instincts. Yeah, untrained dogs. It is 100% the owner's fault then, not the dog's fault. I'm sorry that you experienced that though, that's shitty. I personally have experienced dogs chasing me, but that's because the owners, the couple times that they did chase me, gave the orders to chase me. So I have nothing against the dogs, I have everything against the fucking owners. I hate people. I hate people so much. Why are people like this? Dog bit me because I wanted to pick it up. Oh no. Okay, then in that case it's your fault. Which is also unfortunate. I mean, I've had a hamster bite me before. That sucked, but hamsters are stupid. They bite everything. Like, all I did was pick it up and then it turned around and, like, bit me. I guess it was scared, because it was out of its little hamster ball for a while, and then we were trying to get it back into its cage, but it kept escaping. So, I volunteered to be the person to catch the hamster. So when I caught it, it bit me. I guess it really didn't want to go back into its cage. It was not my hamster, it was someone else's hamster. So I'm guessing they either didn't treat it right or like they didn't train it enough to be outside of the cage. Unless that was its training, and then in that case, they're stupid. Okay. Oh, you're not really that scared of dogs? Okay, that's good. Ooh, snakes. I actually love snakes. I think they're fucking cute. When I was 9, I went to Malaysia and Singapore, and I had a photo taken of me with like this gigantic banana constrictor. I think it's called a banana snake. No jokes. Like, it actually was a banana snake. That's what they call it in Singapore. I think it's like a something python. It's really big. And it was so warm. When I was holding it, I was like, oh, I love this. I love reptiles. How could you find those creatures cute? They're adorable. I find lizards cute. I find dogs cute too. Hamsters are so round. I love when they're like this shape. I love when they sit flat like this and they're like that. Just round and flat. Just snack. You ever seen a picture of a snake with a cowboy hat on it? So cute. I would hold snakes too. I understand if people are scared of snakes though, because like they think they're slimy or whatever. And yes, some are poisonous, but I personally love them. They're so cute. Komodo dragon. Okay. I like Komodo dragons. I love most reptiles. And Komodo dragon's not no exception. I just don't like how some of them are venomous. I would be cautious to be around one. Like, I think they're cool. Like, really cool. I would not want to be around one, though, because Komodo dragon venom is really bad for you. Like, it'll cause your flesh to decompose, like, at twice or 3 times the rate it normally does. So, you know, just exercise caution. Aw, your favorite animal's bats. They're so fluffy and cute. Bats are adorable. Unfortunately, it's really not good to handle bats because they have rabies. But they're so cute. I love the little fruit bats who have like wiggly ears. So freaking cute. There's like tons of gifs of bats eating fruit and their ears kind of just go like mom, 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 mom. Adorable. You seen it in the zoo? We have bats here. I've seen live bats here. To animals people often dislike. I like vultures too. They're pretty cool. I like most animals. I grew up watching documentaries as a kid. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed watching documentaries, and I kind of understood like why animals would, you know, prey on each other. People are all like, oh, it's so violent. It's like, no, it's not. It's just the way life is. They're wild animals, what do you expect? Anyway, that was my tangent. Yes, I love reptiles. I used to have a bearded dragon. His name was Iggy. He was so cute. I would let him sit on my shoulder, and bearded dragons sometimes have a tendency to bite if you don't treat them well, or they see your like other stuff as food. But Iggy was so cute. I loved him. Oh, you've seen 2 gorillas fighting? I personally don't advocate that people go to the zoo because they're kind of in captivity, but as long as they're not treated badly, then I guess it's okay. I don't know. Imagine getting punched in the face by a gorilla. I would be... honestly. Oh, freaking gorillas. They're supposed to be gentle giants. I think they only really get aggravated if, like, they're in captivity, because they're really social, right? I think people misunderstand animals a lot. So, zoo would not be my first idea of a date. Aquarium, sure, whatever. As long as there's no, like, captive whales. Fish, sure. If they're all, like, being rehabilitated, then fine. That's the only reason I would say a zoo is fine. For, like, rehabilitation purposes and for, like, conservation of animals and wildlife, but not just for fun. You'd be dead? I mean, most wild animals will kill you if provoked. I just don't like how people have treated nature in recent years. That's probably partially my bias because I watched so many documentaries as a kid and I'm like, okay, I love this. I love watching, you know, wildlife stuff. Okay, I'm on step 18 now. Hopefully I didn't miss any blocks. Otherwise, that'd be very bad. I don't know, I just really like documentaries. I think you should respect nature. Or people should respect nature more. Your head is coming off? Yeah. But like I said, their natural disposition is not anger. Gorillas naturally are not, like, you know, angry. They only become angry when certain situations arise, like, oh, their territory is being threatened, or, you know, something threatening them, or something is threatening their family. And if you fulfill any of those, like, prerequisites, then yes, it will get angry. Their natural disposition is monkey. God damn it. You'd be good friends with one? I mean, we are related. Monkeys are not my favorite. Only because, like, the only reason why I don't like monkeys is because there are so many freaking monkey Pokemon and Pokemon. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, where is this supposed to go? Oh. What the fuck? Okay, so the back two parts of this here. Let's see. This part and this part are supposed to go in the third part here, like right there. So let me concentrate for a second and like see if I can put that in. It only slots in one place. Never mind. Alright. Let me just adjust this slightly. Holy cow, with his face moves. Okay. Let me make sure his name is good. Okay, here we go. Here is big-headed Lugia. Oh my god, he's just like falling over. Womp. His head is so heavy, he can't sit. He's just gonna go like this. Oh my gosh. We're the top of the food chain? Yeah, I mean, we are the top of the food chain, but only because we evolved to be that way. We're actually really fucking weak. Humans are weak, but they're only good in brain power, so that's why we have innovation. Our biggest strength is our cognitive ability. Any physical ability that we have is like dwarfed by wildlife. We are very fragile. Because we're such complex creatures, we have so many different, like, things that can kill us. So, sure, we're top of the food chain, but we can be killed so easily. It's funny how the mascot of your favorite French band is a monkey. Oh my god, I hate it. So Lugia's diving at the moment. I do have to start a new part for Lugia, so he's gonna go back over here. He's gonna sit right there. I don't know what part I'm gonna sit. He's just gonna go like, oh, that's bad view. Here you go. Lugia can just sit right there. He just needs to be out of the way, so I have space to build. Yeah, humans are actually really good in the stamina department. That's true. We are built for stamina. Only if we treat our bodies well. If we don't, then we are definitely not good at stamina. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Right, next step. Here we go. I'm on step 20. I have to make another platform. I think it's Lugia's feet or like one of its wings. Let me see. No, it's its right wing. Oh god, not even its feet yet. It's right wing time. Okay, what is this? So I have one of these. And then one of these. All right, here we go. My brain can't comprehend things sometimes. Like, it really just can't. I don't know why. It's like, here we go. No galaxy brain, single brain cell. I cannot. Okay, so I think I'll put this piece on first. Just to stick them all down. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Good. Excellent. Amazing. Sometimes I wonder where I put the focus and it's like right here. This is fine. Okay, I'm on step 22 now. These ones are gonna go by a little bit faster just because the steps are so simple, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay, this one goes here. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Just like that. Hopefully these are not too complex. This is an interesting song. Step 22. All head, no feet. Humans used to hunt animals by running after them until the animals collapsed from exhaustion. Yeah, back in like caveman days, for sure. That makes sense. I'm on step 22 of 47. It's a great progress right here. Okay, so that one is here like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to start like air building a little bit, just so the pieces don't get like fucked. I'll try and keep it in view as much as possible though. What the hell? Wait a second, how come it's not? There we go. There it go. See, I need one of these ones. And one of these ones. Whoops. There it flies. I think this is supposed to go here. Oh, shit. I snapped the bottom piece. Oh. I am the best at building. Truly the best. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oops. Snap that piece off again. This is kind of troublesome, but that's okay. I can just stick back. Alright. Looking decent. It's kind of standing on its own, but we'll see how long that lasts. Single piece. And then a 4. Let's see, where's my 4s? Ah, here they are. Each wing is gonna take a while, I think. I've already been streaming for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. And like, this is what happens. Okay. So there we go. Oh, I forgot this part. It's a tiny baby piece. It's like super tiny. Super baby. There we go. Just like that. Mm-hmm. I think this piece I do have to stick on first. Actually, no, I'll do this piece first. It's small. Small baby piece. It's actually not that easy. The tips of my fingers are gonna be so red after building this. And to think I wanted to build like Ho-Oh as well, but I might save that for a different stream. Like a future stream. I do have to keep in mind that this setup is probably the best I'm gonna get in terms of like builds, but you know what? I'm not mad. It's really good. It's very clear. If you guys have any thoughts about this setup, let me know. My forehead's really shiny. Why am I getting so many messages? Seriously, who is messaging me? Stop. Stop it. Okay, it's now falling over because it's so small. Or it's getting like really top heavy. So I'm just gonna have to keep the base down like this. Where's the 2? Ah, here it is. So there's a 2 here. Ooh, don't snap off. There it goes. Okay. Oh my god, I get to flip this over. Oh boy. Alright, interesting. Interesting. I'll flip this over like this. Keep this straight. Oh no, I killed Lugia. That's okay, he can just lie there like that. Alright. Now I just need one of these. This... Oh, this is Lugia's thumb. Like the thumb part of his hand. Wing thing. The hand wing. Dude, how many layers is supposed to go up? Okay. I have to be very careful with this part. Because it's actually quite fragile. The things they ask you to do, man. The things they ask you to do. Alright. Wing. And I need one of these and one of these. Let's do this. Time to use a revive. Why? Because it fell over. Okay, I'm on step 31 now. Just because each step is one layer. So it goes by pretty fast. Oh, that's it. Okay, I have to stick his wing on. So let's see. It says stick it on this corner, goes on that corner. Okay. So here we go. Sticking Lugia's shoulder into his thing. Oh, getting there. He can't stand still, but. Oop, this part kind of went here. But. Now from this angle, it looks a little bit like that. That's pretty damn good. I like it. Yeah, it starts to look really good. I really like the part where the spike kind of goes back, like on the head. It's pretty good. I like it. Okay, so here you go, Lugia. You can sit here, I guess. Oh shit, I killed his tail. I ripped off the tail. I have to be really careful. Oh gosh. I might just leave it until the end because it's really delicate. I don't know why they asked me to build it. Okay, let me just do this. Oh gosh. The tail part is so delicate. Be really careful. Oh gosh. Things are falling off. Things are falling off. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna do the tail later. Just because. It's too delicate to work with right now, so I'll finish it at the end. So I'll just take that part off too. So for now, Lugia's tail has no like spikes on it, which is fine. I just don't like working with delicate pieces that come off like that. So I'll do that later. His tail can just sit right there. He's just gonna sit like this. All right. I'm now on step 33. Let's go. So basically the same thing, but in reverse or like mirrored. And I will have some extra pieces, but that's fine. So the layout is about the same. Oh look, there goes my brother. I don't know why my mom asked me if he was getting a haircut. Also, I wonder if he's doing laundry now. Huh. It sounds like it. Whatever. Time efficient, I suppose. Ah! My nails are just a little bit too long for this. Okay, there we go. Gotta keep the orientation right. That is not the right piece. Actually, that was the right piece. Okay, this one goes here like this. Whoop. Oh my god, it's this song. It's like the creepy sus song. Also, I'm kind of wanting to play Yakuza now. Just because of the music, but I do have things to do today. I probably should go for a walk. I was thinking about going for a run, But it looks like it could start raining at any moment, which is unfortunate. So I could just go for a really long walk, or I could work out indoors. But we'll see. Although, to be honest, I probably should drive. Practice some driving again. Among Us? Oh my god. No. Stop! Stop it. Okay, now this is where I have to start air building. This part gets very delicate, it looks like. So I'll just pick up one piece at a time. Oh yeah, so I have been doing some off-stream grinding for Yakuza. I did get Nugget. I'm only doing it so I can like progress in real estate because I need money for one to get my skills, to better increase my skillage. And then two, I do want the final form, like the battle style that Kiryu has. I believe it's Dragon, or it's called Dragon. Ah, shit. And in order to do that, you have to beat real estate. And why not? I do want money. So it's a win-win situation, right? Might as well. So I've just been like hanging around, like standing outside, or like standing in the office, just buying properties and like waiting for the thing to tick down. I did grind a little bit of CP so I could get increase the speed to like 20 or whatever, or max out my real estate speed. So that's been really helpful. That's good. Hey Andy, how you doing? Also, Lugia hype, give it to me. I'm not giving you Lugia. Here he is. Here's what I have so far of Lugia. I took off the tail because it kept falling off, so I'm gonna put it on at the end. It's like 3 pieces hung on by like 2 itty bitty bits, so I did not want to keep doing that. So there he is so far. I thought about doing Ho-Oh as well, but I probably won't just because it takes so long. Yeah, I could glue it together later as well, but you know. To be honest, I probably should super glue it. I have a Pikachu that has a spot like that as well, where it's like really delicate in one area and the tail keeps falling off if I move it. Dragon style is worth it for sure. Yeah, the money is definitely nice. How's the doggo, Andy? I was just talking about how you were sending the chat like, or you know, sending our chat like cute doggo pictures. Passed out? Cute. Did you guys give your dog a name yet? Or not yet? Did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think it's only supposed to go up 2 anyway. That's fine. I don't know if I screwed up if it doesn't look like the same as the other wing. You know? Okay, where's this piece? I need one of these. Mochi! Yeah. Frickin' Mochi. I mean, he does look like a ball, so... I can't blame you for that. Did your parents pick out the name? Yes. Yeah. Let me guess, it was your mom who picked out the name. Oh, technically their dog, not yours. Yeah, Mochi. Oh god, Mochi is like one of the most Asian ass names you can give a dog. White dog, Mochi. Round dog, Mochi. Kiba, Mochi. Or Shiba, sorry, not Kiba. I I did know a Shiba named Kiba, though. Shiba Inu, Mochi. If it was my dog, I would have named it Shiro or Kuro, depending on color. Okay, yeah, that's fair. It has to be a Japanese name. Okay. Well. Oh no, I didn't do the one part. Hold on. There's one other part I need to stick on. I done goofed. And then I think after it's just the legs. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. I gotta stick this to Lugia's shoulder. Okay. Here we go. Rugia! He can't stand yet. Mostly because he doesn't have feet. But he will have feet. Okay. I'll also have to straighten the spines a little bit. And keep in mind. So here he is. Oh wait, he does stand. I guess I can put the tail back on now. Let me just quickly do that. Put this on. Make sure it's dandy. God, this part is so freaking hard. It's only because the tail is really like a singular piece. So if there's an extra clear piece, I might put it on. Like just to keep the tail from moving. Even though it might look a little bit weird, but that's okay. Let me just do this. And then push this out a little bit. Whoopsies. Okay, have fun doing your gacha dailies. Thank you for lurking. Go check out Andy's channel if you haven't. He was playing Last of Us. And then he finished it. I don't know what you're playing next. Oh god, don't do that. I'd be very careful with this. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty decent. Oh wait, I like fucked it up. I probably will have to super glue this part. Just because the design of the tail is really like weird. I could also put a clear part on the bottom, but we'll see. We'll see. So far, it's fine. Here he is. Without feet, he needs feet. So I'll do the feet. I'll do the feet part. He'll just sit here like this for now. Thanks. Fun stream times. So I finished step 45. Now I have to do step 46. It says turn the body over and put the feet on. Oh my gosh. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. This is so weird. The instructions for the feet are like turn the thing over. I don't know if you can see it from the glare. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's weird. But he's almost done. How long did it take for me to build a freaking Lugia? 2 hours apparently. Anyway, so we'll do this. And then we'll get one of these. Do I have to do 2 of them? Yeah, I do have to do 2 of them. So there's another one here. Another one here. I'll build both feet at the same time. Oh shit. Wait, is that a 3? Oh no, it is a 3. It's not a 4. Sorry, I totally screwed that up. these ones. That's why it looked funny. Okay. So one looks like this, and then one looks like this. Yeah, the feet are small. They're held up by like a clear... These things. These are clear blocks. And then there's also one that is... What color is that one? I think it's this and this. Oh no. I only need 3 clear ones. So I have to stack them like that. So let me just do that quickly. The clear blocks are kind of cool because you can see like where the things go under. I'll show you after. All right. It's kind of cool. You can see where the blocks go in. Let me see if I can do it really close up here. Just like that. Oh, that's the closest I can focus. Okay. Just like that. You can kind of see it. Oh, you like the song? Okay. I'll keep the song. Oh no, Lugia fell over. Okay. Oh my god, where is that part supposed to go? Hey, I'm gonna have to really look at these instructions. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me put the feet on first. Cause, yeah. Okay, so this one is with the inner corner, like here. Oh no, I have to put the clear part on first. Actually, no, I don't. It's fine. Okay, so this one goes here, like this. It's not really clear what side it's supposed to go. Okay, let me see. This one goes here. Okay. Like that. Oops, not like that. Like this. So the back corner, okay. And then this corner goes here. Alright. Looking good. I do have to slide this one piece out though, because it's not flush. Okay. I might have to look into like super gluing these, you know? Just because they're so delicate. Like, handling these scares me a lot. You can see the body's kind of warping because of the head a little bit. So when I set it down, ooh, there goes the foot. Okay. There goes one of the back plates. Okay. Now, which side is supposed to this is supposed to go? I think it's like this. In the center. The center one? Yeah, it looks like it's the center one. It's like this center one goes into this back part here like this. Okay. Right. So it matches with the feet. Oops. Dame dane, dame o, dame nano yo. Do need to fix that foot though. Okay, I guess it's just jazz hour. Let me put the small foot on first and then do it this way. Because this be frustrating as heck. Oh gosh. Get in there. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. No, I don't got it. 1 second. I definitely don't got it. Okay. You can see why. This is a little bit frustrating. Gotta do it this way. I want to have the feet flush so that they're not just sliding around. So the pieces have to be pretty precise. Okay. And it's only held on by one square, unfortunately. Okay, that's good. Alright, Lugia is done. Let me straighten the back plates a little bit. Alrighty. Yay! And it stands! Well, it's a little bit... Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. This thing is a little bit front heavy. So if you tip it forward a little bit, it's gonna be like flopping around, but looks pretty good. Just pull it back slightly. Very nice. I like it. Looks great. I'm very tempted to play a game or build another one of these, but I think I've had enough. Strangely enough, Lugia looks really good from the back. Like, just straight up from the back, so good. It's a little front heavy. Oh, there's an extra clear piece here. Maybe I'll put it here on the tail. It might look funny, but I feel better about it. Also, it adds a little bit more weight. So let me just do that quickly. I know it probably makes it look weird, but the amount of security I get from this, oh man, that's so much better. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew, but Nanoblocks always come with spare parts or spare blocks. So you can do things like this. Okay, that is much better. He is front heavy. Pretty big bird, yeah. Lugia is big boy. Big bird. Very big bird. I'll hold it from the bottom. Yay, Lugia's done. He looks really good. Now, the only problem is, where the fuck am I gonna put this? I bought all these Nanoblocks not knowing where the fuck on my shelf I'm gonna put them. Let me see how he sits on a flat surface. Oh, he is front heavy as fuck. Very, very front heavy. I may add some blocks underneath, like the tail here. Like, under the tail. So that it's more balanced, like right here. And then maybe like under here. Just as a modification. Because like, he is so front heavy right now. He stands. He's just front heavy. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I don't know what to do now. Maybe I'll just go for a run. It's already 5:20. Dang. Do I really want to go for a run? Let me see what the weather's like. Oh god, okay, it looks like the clouds are moving in and it could rain. Maybe. But if I don't go for a run, then I'm gonna regret it. Or I could just go tomorrow. Like, I go for a walk today. And then... Oh, no, I can't go for a run tomorrow because it's gonna rain. I'll do an indoors workout tomorrow. I'll do 2 lessons tomorrow. I think. That's what I'm gonna do. And then Monday, no. Tuesday, maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Thank you guys for following. Not following, for watching my stream. I think I'm just gonna call it here. Only because I'm starting to get hungry. I probably should be doing some things. I don't know. I wasn't planning on building like a bajillion of these things today. I do have more that I could build. Let me focus on him better. There he is. I'm glad I did figure out this whole camera situation. So, thanks for bearing with me. I appreciate it. I wonder if there's anybody I can raid. Let me see. Thank you for sticking around. Hey, look, it says there was a network error. Thanks. Let's raid a channel. Nah, it's fine. I think I'm good. Yeah, this looks good. Good place to stop. It's almost 3 hours. I don't want to do another stream like last week where I had like an 8-hour stream. That was too much. Hey, thanks for following, Shiny Hunter Haley. I appreciate it. And thank you for the resub for James. And the follow. The other follow. By Lewandowski. I think I'm just tired. Alright, bye. Oh, before I go. Next week I'm gonna continue with Yakuza. I do have a haircut booked earlier, so I may push the stream back like to 12 instead of 11 because I do have to drive and get to places, so we'll see. And I have to eat lunch too before that, so I'll probably push it to 12. Anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching me build a Lugia. I appreciate it. Have a great night or day wherever you are, and see you next week. Peace.